Jesus is the light of the seven candlesticks and our high priest. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. Revelation chapter 1, verse 13. Jesus often described himself as the Son of Man because he was born of a woman and was subject to the same difficulties, heartaches, temptations, and sufferings as everyone else. Yet he did no sin. That is why he is the light in the midst of the seven candlesticks. Without him, there is no light to live by because everything else, all religious ideas and ways, and every other way of man, is tainted with darkness. That is why Jesus is the light in the midst of the church. Jesus himself in verse 20 of this same chapter states very plainly, "The seven candlesticks which thou sawest are the seven churches." Unless Jesus himself is in the midst of the church has no light to spiritually see by, nor to shine out to a lost and dying world. Jesus himself told us, "Yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. While ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light." John chapter 12, verses 35 through 36. "I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness." John chapter 12, verse 46. Next, note how he is dressed. Jesus is our great high priest who makes intercession for all. And like the high priest of the Old Testament, he is dressed in a garment down to the foot and is wearing a girdle. But note, unlike the Old Testament high priest, Jesus' girdle is around his chest, not the loins, and it is of gold. Because Jesus' heart is of pure gold, he has a perfect love for the Father, for the truth, and for us. Now of the things which we have spoken, this is the sum. We have such an high priest, who is set on the right hand of the throne of the majesty in the heavens, a minister of the sanctuary and of the true tabernacle, which the Lord built, and not man. Hebrews chapter 8, verses 1 through 2. In the Old Testament, the high priest would lead the worship in the tabernacle and needed the light of the seven candlesticks to do his work by. In the New Testament, Jesus is all things to the church. Jesus is not only the high priest, he also is the light of the seven candlesticks. And even much more, he is the only sacrifice that God the Father will accept for our sins. Without Jesus, there is no hope for true spiritual life. Jesus is the light of the seven candlesticks and our high priest.